Hey, greetings everyone. It is old GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we looked at the Isle of Kazan in the World of Warcraft Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting and just kind of talked about this little goblin homeworld and it's actually remarkably similar to how it looks in Cataclysm, with the main difference being, I think, the Undermine. I don't know if they keep that idea, if that drops. I don't remember if that's what they call that starting city in Cataclysm. We'll see. We also have been playing World of Warcraft Classic, all the starting zones, and if you want to stay a while and listen for this episode, we're on the last starting zone that we haven't seen, which is the Forsaken starting zone, Deathknell. So we're going to play through that with this character, Farinell. Anybody that knows the lore of the Forsaken knows that Farinell is the master apothecary of and one of Sylvanas' main people. He also eventually betrays her. He is considered a warlock if you actually look at his class specs on Wowhead. And so this is him as he's kind of building out. In the beginning, he was her apothecary, but let's pretend for the sake of this character that he goes around getting more powerful and collecting ingredients and stuff in between his experiments. And so this is the missions we'll be doing in between those experiments. When we are logged off, assume he's back in the Undercity, but this is him getting more powerful, getting shaped into the little piece of doo-doo that he will kind of become, and he kind of already is. After this, we will have one more, even though we've done all the starting zones. We haven't done a priest, and we'll get there next time. But let's go ahead and hear the Forsaken starting video.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their banshee queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
They do have a pretty cool starting story and zone, and they're very unique in the overall kind of approach to the world and its other races. So I can't argue with it. I can't complain. It's very cool. I don't have an idea at all what kind I want to be. All right, so what do we got here? We've got Demon Skin. Increases my armor and health restoration. The old Demon Skin. And of course we have the cool Shadow Bolt. I think that's much more powerful now. We have Shadow Resistance. We do get the ability to breathe underwater way longer. And we have Cannibalize. While we can drink and eat, we can also eat flesh. Oh, and the Will of the Forsaken, which takes off Charm, Fear, and Sleep. That is also quite a dope little debuff there. Okay. The one thing of note is how they're talking about the Scarlet Crusader just after us, and it's cool because we've learned through our lore that the Scarlet Crusade is an arm of the Nathrazim, who definitely chafe under the fact that Sylvanas beat them. So it's just one more way that they are trying to take over. So we'll get to finally have some Warlock quests this time. We will also, there is a slight little difficulty that we're going to have when we, but we'll work around it when we get to that quest. Not quest, class trainer quest. So I like how we leave a crypt and walk out, and let's talk to Undertaker Mordo.
Speak quickly.
Rude Awakening. About time you woke up. We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, and you are the Lich King's slave. Oh, the caretaker of the Crypt of Deathknell, and you are the Lich King's slave, no more. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Farewell.
Okay, so the first quest is a breadcrumb quest when you are a warlock. When you're an undead, that is different than all of the other ones. And it just kind of gives you that extra little flavor to say, hey, you've awoken from the dead, my friend. Now let's learn why. What's the point? Oh, it looks like they're inside. And we automatically get like a sort of a small town. Claire Willower, Deathguard Philip, old Pip there.
What is it?
Harold Rames, the weaponsmith.
I have exactly.
Blacksmith Rand. Ooh, that is some nice fly-riddled meat there. Executor Aaron. Maquel Ebenwood. So we just have a full-on town full of people with names. Dark Cleric Duestin, who is the priest trainer.
Speak quickly.
Yes, Warlock. Mage trainer Isabella. Well met, Warlock. My advice to you is this. As you travel the world, be wary of magic, for it will burn the untrained. Novice Elreth. We'll get a quest from her eventually. No other race on Azeroth has suffered as much as our people, Warlock. To laugh in the face of death has become second nature for all of us. Another of the walking dead. Must have been quite a shock waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordo to greet you. I see the confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our situation to you. We have been freed from the control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas. The Dark Lady guides us in our war against the hated Scourge and the holdouts of humanity who dog our every step.
Goodbye.
The Mindless Ones. We Forsaken are at war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge, necromantically raised armies of the undead, foul beasts of the north, and tormented specters. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the Mindless Ones, and they must be destroyed. Destroy them. Show them no mercy. Our former brothers and sisters as they might be. The fallen are nothing but the Lich King's slaves. There's an imp minion. There's my demon trainer, Kayla Smith. Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place. Oh. So you teach your imp skills now. Wow. The lowest one looks like it begins at level 8, level 4. So at 4 I can pick one up. Okay, 4 is my lowest one. Old Maximilian, it is wise that you humble yourself before me, Farinel, in your desire for more warlock knowledge. We'll be back to you in a minute, my friend. Piercing the Veil. Greetings, child. I can see that you are still young in the ways of the warlock. Power still eluding your grasp. I can sense your eagerness to learn. And learn you will. And you will learn. There is no strength in ignorance. Knowledge is our greatest power. Through its application, we can control the chaotic magics and beings of the void, bending them to our will. I will show you how to bind a servant to your will, but first you must bring me 3 skulls of the rattle-caged skeletons near the abandoned smithy.
Embrace the shadow.
All right. I will do this in order to begin summoning demons. What else do we have here? Okay.
What do you require?
Archibald Kava. Hey, buddy. David Trius, the rogue trainer. I cannot train you. You need to talk to your class trainer. Straightforward. Daniel Stern. Do not waste my time, Warlock. Joshua Kine. Hey, Joshua.
Where the living?
Nice name, bro. Okay, so Undead just hanging out. Chilling. Alrighty. Death Guard Randolph, Bertrand. And here we go. Wretched zombie time. Yeah, see, I know I'm going to be a straight caster. Does this give me mana? Oh, it has a 2-minute cooldown. Dang it. Okay, so I eat the flesh, but it... Radio logic. They're on PvP mode. Okay, we got a frayed robe right off the bat. Let's take this and replace our Acolyte's robe. So he loses the cool red color, but it's decently more powerful, or tough. Okay, we're gonna start shanking some fools. Alright, our dagger skill has increased. I can't imagine that I'm going to stay with a dagger in my main hand. Probably switch over to stabs. I need more mana. Or I could do like a dagger and an offhand weapon. I don't know. Let's see. Just daggering it up. I guess we had multiple. We needed mindless zombies and wretched zombies. Some of them are mindless, some are wretched. It does make it to where, because I'm guessing intelligence is my main stat, that I'll probably raise my skills fast. Varisha, who's also a warlock wearing pants. Gross. Defense going up, I'll take it. I also need those skulls. Oh, we got ourselves some bracers. Let's throw those on. Had none. Now our wrists are nice and warm. I can't even feel the cold. Okay. Oh, this should level us up from killing this dude. Okay, we gain, of course, mana, stamina, intellect, and spirit. Nice. 25 mana. I wonder if the spells, it costs more mana as we level up. I don't know, it shouldn't work that way, but maybe it does. Oh, that quest is available for us now. I'm glad someone put that life buff on me. That will help me as a level 2 caster. Well, my damage is pretty decent. I don't think I can... No, I'm sure I can't wear a shield. That would be ridiculous. Well, yeah, I'm just toasting these level 1s now. This is even faster than... Ooh, these guys are much... I have not killed nearly my quota of wretched zombies. What? How dare you resist me? Yeah, you would think that shadow damage would be worse against undead. Okay. Gotta find these skeletons. Okay, brother. Excellent. Killing wretched zombies left and right. I see a chest up there. let's find out what's in it. We can increase our defense more. The mana struggle is real. I gotta tell you that. I can't wait till I reach the phase of my existence where running out of mana constantly is not a thing. It's mindless. There's wretched. Okay. This one's a level 2, so he's a little tougher. I mean, this is pretty good though. I'm just creeping on up. Dodge my daggers. Mushroom cap. What's in here? Very slowly opening this. Alright, we got some shoes to put on our feetsies there. We got some bread and cheese as well, but more importantly, some shoes. We can't see them as now, but maybe we're going to have like our druid and then just have this reveal where secretly underneath the robe, we're wearing hideous clothing. I need one more wretched zombie. Alright, where's the... Oh, there's the skeletons. So, where are these dudes? Because I want a little demon. You know that's going to be cool. Dang it. They're level 3, so... I mean, I could make this a little easier on myself by just going and getting my level 2 powers. But whatevs. I mean, if the drop rate's like 100%, then I'm not really that worried about it. Okay, he got one. The chain skull does nothing for me. Or chain gloves, I mean. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we continue to get lucky and get a 100% drop rate. Oh, for a second I thought that mindless wretched zombie was attacking me and I was like, oh man, yes. Okay, good. That's a good sign. Ooh, doggy. Chopping it up with the rattle cage skeletons. Excellent. Alright, we're ready to go back and do some business here. Gain our level 2 powers. Probably bring ourselves up to level 3 while we're at it. I do not have anywhere close to the copper needed to get all the level 4 things, but we're working. Start with this guy.
I'm listening.
It is unfortunate that the Scourge cannot be brought into the fold. Their large numbers would be useful in the battles ahead. But they will not join us, so we have no choice but to destroy them.
Let's get the gloves, because you know we're going to get 100 quests. Rattling the rattle cages.
You've shown your potential to the Forsaken under normal circumstances, Farinell. Now let's see you under pressure. The rattle cage skeletons, more mindless minions of the Lich King, are a tougher foe than the zombies you have faced thus far. Again, thin their numbers and prove yourself to the Forsaken. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again.
Trust no one.
Okay, and... Oh, so he wants me to go kill it. Ah, so that's it. I should have doubled up there. And I received the Tainted Scroll. So before we get into this, what I said before, we had a little bit of an issue here. So if you look at the actual Wowhead, all they list is Simple and Tainted, Warrior and Warlock. For whatever reason, they don't list the Rogue, Priest, or Rogue, Priest, Mage. So I went to look here, and let's read those scrolls and things first. So the encrypted letter, or encrypted scroll, would be if we were Forsaken Rogues. Take care not to ignore my words. This is the time for subterfuge and deceit throughout all nations, even our great undercity, Everyone loyal to Sylvanas is working towards creating a new era, one controlled by the Forsaken. And even though we possess no magical skills, nor will we take up weapons along our borders, we still have our own role to play. Seek me out in the inn in the Deathknell. We'll speak more then. David Trius, the rogue trainer. And when you get to him, it says, "So you've made it? Good. We'll have need of more rogues as time goes on. The Shadow Stalkers will probably wind up finding you when they think the time's right, so don't go and slip up or do anything you might regret. They need talented agents, not pickpockets and fools. I spend most of my time here in the inn keeping an eye out for new faces and just keeping tabs on up-and-coming prospects. Keep your nose clean and I'll do what I can to teach you a few things. Just come back to me whenever you want and we'll see if you're ready for a new skill or two." Okay. Now, we could also be a mage, and that would give us the glyphic scroll had we gone that route. Okay, so the glyphic scroll says, "To new students of the arcane arts, you are required to seek out and study under," see, this says the gnome, Marek Nurabit? Weird. So that's obviously not accurate because the glyphic scroll, if you actually, yeah, that's not real. I wonder if we can find a glyphic scroll quest maybe on like Wowhead. Now the quest, it looked like it was a more of a, yeah, so it should have said, "The corruption and evil that rumor says travels with the arcane is nothing compared to the pain we've already felt. We are no longer victims. We are the ones who control our fate. Sylvanas has paved the way for us. She has proven that our will is our own, that we are no longer thralls to that bastard Arthas. Seek me out in the church. I shall instruct you further if that is your desire." That's from Isabella, the mage trainer. And the quest looks accurate, though. "I knew you would come to me, not because you do not have the will to follow your own path, but because we are kindred spirits. We both have felt pain, we have both suffered, and now we want the power to take back what we know is ours. This land, our lives, our destinies, but there's much for you to learn still. You must return to me often if you are to become powerful enough to destroy those who would oppose us. The rules of magic still apply to you. You will still find corruption follows you like hungry wolves in the night. You will find its caress is not unlike an addiction, an old lover still wanting to be by your side, but these things can be staved off. These things will only control you if you allow them to. Go now. Return to me when you've grown more powerful." Okay, and that is Isabella. All right, so had we been a priest, we would have gotten a hallowed scroll because you can still be you can wake up from being dead and still embrace the light. Feel blessed that your spirit was not released to the nether. Feel even more blessed that I decided you were worth the effort to write this scroll for. The people you once knew, perhaps even cared for, are no longer. You must learn to live with that for the rest of your now unnatural life. I suggest you learn to deal with that first. If you think you're ready for the trials ahead, then seek me out in the church in Deathknell. That's Dark Cleric Duestin. So between fire, plague, rioting, and much worse, one of the more faithful comes to my door. Well, let me bid you welcome, priest, and allow me a moment to explain a thing or two before you decide it's time for you to seek whatever drives you forward. The holy light no longer concerns you. The spirits of your forefathers or fairy tales and creatures from the nether don't want you. Do you understand me so far? There is only one thing you must know. We have survived through will alone. It is faith in ourselves that separates us from others, and with our powers we will cause great change in all of Azeroth. The weak will come to lean on you, the lepers will call you Lord, and the ignorant will look to you for guidance. It is my duty to make sure you have the necessary tools so that when the time comes, you are prepared. As you grow in experience, seek me out. I will teach you greater powers if you're ready. That is interesting, because how do they gain power to use the light? It just doesn't make sense. Now, if we were a warrior, the old simple scroll would do. Many of our kind resort to the arcane and divine as a means to give themselves strength, but we know better, don't we, warrior? We know that our weapons are our holy symbols, our shield is our spellbook, and our mail is our wisdom. Even in undeath we are strong, and we will only become stronger. Find me in the inn in Deathknell. I'll speak to you more of these matters and other things. That's Daniel Stern, the warrior trainer. Ah, so you've arrived. Good. I overheard that a few others were able to escape death and were heading into town. Perhaps that resilience will pay off in the future also. You may thank Sylvanas for your freedom of mind and body, that you still remain tortured by the plague and the effects. You are now free to come and go as you see fit. I will be here to train you as you grow in experience. Find me as often as you like. I charge a minimal fee, but you'll find everything I can teach you to be worthwhile. Go now and test your skill. Many more things will become known to you as you gain experience, some of which I'm unable to discuss with you here. Just know that Sylvanas will need warriors with your type of strength in the future. You will be the backbone of our salvation, and do not forget it. Okay, we'll most likely get this some kind of stolen tome quest as well. And that's about it. So the rest, that's undead only. The rest, it looks very small. This looks like a very small starting zone, so we shall see how this all works out.
That better be good.
So let's read the Tainted Scroll quest now, since we're warlocks.
While you were off dealing with the mindless scourge, the scroll arrived for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems to bear the seal of the warlock trainer, Maximilian. I would take some time to read it before heading out again.
Beware the living.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's put those gloves on, because we have none. Yeah, cover up those. Ew, they didn't cover up my gross fingernail bones. An awful predicament to find ourselves, isn't it, Farinell? Plagued by the foul prince, ostracized and spurned by our own loved ones. We finally have our own will, thanks to the beautiful Sylvanas, but what does that afford us now? Slaves to a different master, still a slave, or so I say. But what if we were the masters? Yes, you know what I mean, don't you? We are even more separated from the rest of the Forsaken, Farinell, and that is why we must speak further. Find me in the church, in Deathknell. Okay.
I am forsaken.
I bid you welcome, brother. I knew you had come. It was only a matter of time. What I said interested you, didn't it? In a core. Something inside you knew what I claimed was truth. Good. Know this, though. I am no traitor to Sylvanas. Many things she would appreciate my claims, considering it was her own beliefs that put the Forsaken in the position it is now. I mentioned a slave still being a slave, no matter the master. Do you remember? We both know that it is that type of control, that type of power that now drives us. We seek to have creatures serve us. We know we are more powerful and deserve more respect than others give us, and so now we look to take it. I will be your ally in the struggle for our own freedom, freedom to seek our own allegiances. When you feel ready, return to me and I will teach you all I know.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Which isn't that much, but we can now learn Immolate, which is a dot. So basically we will alternate between casting that dot and not. And that's a good one to start with, I feel like. Start the rotation with the dot. Alright, and the casting time, 1.7, is actually slower than Shadowbolt, so that's a change.
And you are.
The Damned.
My duties include tending to our wounded warriors, tailoring armor and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest Selvus with whatever else he might need. From the look of it, you'll be enlisted in his service also, hunting the mindless ones if I know his mind. Well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do, perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, and if you bring me some, I'll find some armor for you. You'll find a good number of wolves and bats to the south.
Dark lady, watch over
Cool.
you. What is it?
Your power is little now, though I suspect you already sense the possibilities. Even the dead might feel alive with that power coursing through us.
Yay, I'll learn my imp too.
Though you're still untested and young in your learning, you have proven that you possess sufficient ability to master the summoning and binding of an imp. Do not be deceived by an imp's size. Though it lacks physical strength, it possesses powers and a cleverness that will serve you well. Attend me carefully, Farinell, for I will not repeat this lesson, and I will leave its mastery to you.
Yay, I'm level 3. I gained across the board some stats, plus more hit points and mana, and the ability to get my own imp. Yeehaw. Let's bring my baby boy into the picture. Cool. So, do I have imp spells? Yeah, my demon does have firebolt. And he has it set on auto cast. Just follow around. And let's see if he automatically starts attacking that. We'll have to watch. Or if I'm going to need to have him on that. Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, this person... Oh, can I sell? Yeah, cool. So remember, I'm at 1 silver at level 4. I'm going to need that. And another silver, another silver. So I'm going to need 3 silver. Pisnar. Okay, so my imp's name is Pisnar. Alright, let's go a-hunting. A-hunting we shall go. We've got my imp hopping and popping around beside me. We need to kill the old dust bats, the skeletons. Alright, let's go. Actually, yeah, let's go kill those skeletons and Deathwing first, because that's actually a lower level quest. And how we... Okay, we need, remember, 3 silver. So that's the goal before by the time we get out of here and get to level 5, let's get our 3 silver. Okay. Alright. Let's see what he does. I don't know if he's...
I don't have a target.
Huh. That's unfortunate. It doesn't seem as though... I don't know what he's doing. Like, I don't know if he's... I mean, I like that. That's fast, but... I like his little language, his things he's saying there. I mean, between the two of us, we are wrecking shop here. This is perhaps going to be the most powerful little combo that we have. Okay, getting that old death bat wings. But it is a little bit annoying that I can't have him on like an auto attack. Is this control one? Oh, see, he runs off to attack. I don't want that. Frayed gloves, I'm pretty sure mine are better. Yeah, mine are flax. Yeah, so... I mean, between the two of us, it's pretty good. It's also good because it allows, since we're killing them faster, it's allowing me to expend less mana per kill. Oh, I don't want to go over to the Scarlet people yet. That will probably be near the end. Or whatever, the main little... There's always some kind of mini cave or something. That's... We got some pants. Put some pants on. They're better than my Acolyte's pants. They are covered up. And that's where the hideous look is going to be building up underneath my robes here. Secretly. Okay, I don't need those zombies. Don't need the Scarlet people. I like that. I mean, this is... It's fun to even have the pet because we didn't get that. Ooh, we got a cloak. That's why I didn't pick one up. Because here we go. The ragged cloak. Looks better than the frayed cloak. It's got a little splash of color to it. I'm still ooming over here. Even with the old help of my imp. It's okay. We're still killing him pretty fast, and now I haven't seen him get close to running out of mana yet. So, and I could always just start the cast. Bummer. Oh, he wants my imp now. You little jerk. Coming after my impy poo. Make yourself useful and help me out here, says Pisnar. Watch it, Pisnar. I'm the boss. I'm the daddy. Come on. I don't know who Carol Graves is. That might be for another quest that we have to do too. Samuel Phipps, they're level 5, yeah, so most likely that is something that we're going to continue to get with our quest line. Oops, I forgot to turn him on. See, that's why I think there's an assist nowadays it's called, but whatever it is, you can essentially have it set up to where when you start attacking someone, they start attacking. I'll have to click that. Okay, so no more of those, but we still need a few scavenger paws. A couple scavenger paws. Okay, nice. Just one more paw to go. Gee whiz, Paul. I'm sorry. I just won't be in bad boy no more. Uh-oh, Pisnar is gonna be ooming soon. Right, that one did not drop. Great. We're running all over Deathknell for this dumb. Oh, but he's already full. He rejuvenates his mana faster than I do. There we go. Alright, so we're good on that. I guess we could also kill 12 rattle cage skeletons. Yikes. Yeah, we still have the room to do it. Why not? Okay, 1 down. 2 copper, thank you. We really appreciate that. Me and Pisnar, we really see what you're doing. Guess I'll drink some water. Help this speed this process up. Uh-oh, my stamina is gonna be out. Rope-a-dope. Leather I cannot wear. Okay. Alright. Who's that guy? Oh, that's a rattle cage. Oh, for a second I thought he had like a cloak on or something. I thought it was like a unique or a rare. Alright, me and my Emperor meleeing. Oh, thank goodness. I leveled up. Got that ragged cloak again. We got some strength, intellect, spirit. Old Pisnar. Oh, he does. He has the same level as me. So we level up together. Cool. Oh, I don't think I had a belt on yet. There you go. Wrap that around the old robes. Okay. Get that dot going on there. Okay, we got 5 down. We are getting there. I saw like a little, almost like when he resisted that spell, it almost looked like a little shield. Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see here. What does Immolate do? It burns the enemy and then does 20 damage, fire damage more. Whereas, yeah, so it's actually about a little bit more than half the damage. Flimsy chain cloak. I'll take the... Oh. I guess I'll take the bag and I'll keep that. Alright, we need a couple more skeletons. Couple more. We can go turn them all in at the same time. Come on. I mean, come on. I'm going to say that every episode now. Well, now we're starting to beat up on them. That was oh, none of these guys are skeletons. I thought I had him highlighted, but that is zombie. Oh, alright, as we continue to kill the first few. Okay, let's go turn these bad boys in. Quests in the books here, and we already have Farinell, or Forsaken up to 4. Which that's good. If we're going on the same path with everybody else, we'll get to about 5.5. About 5, halfway to 6.
What do you require?
Do try your best to keep yourself unharmed until I get you some armor. Thank you, Farinell.
It's the same.
This armor should help you out. Hopefully it should do you more good than the last one to wear it.
Marla's last wish.
My friend Marla Phipps lived with her husband Samuel before the plague, but when the plague came, Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared an undeath, only to die at the hands of her now mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Samuel Phipps roams at a ruined camp along the road northeast of Deathknell. Defeat him and grant Marla's wish. Bury him at her grave in the first row of our graveyard. That's the guy we saw. And where was those? The flax bracers, which are the same. Okay.
Speak quickly.
I am finished with you, Farinell. You have shown yourself to be worthy of the freedom that you have been given. Many will stand against you for what you have become, but know that no matter what they may do against us, we are free and will not be shackled again. Take these and be on your way. You have much to accomplish, Warlock.
Dark Lady.
Alright, so put some flax boots on there where they really love the flax. Okay, so let's use this person to sell as
Be
well.
quick about your business.
Yikes. Okay, so we are not getting, there was a decent amount right there. Okay, we have enough. It says teaches the imp blood pact. I'm gonna pick that up last.
Our enemies
Or
abound.
corruption. Another dot. 40 damage for 12 seconds. So would I just double hit him with dot and then a curse of weakness? Okay. I feel like I would I don't even know when I would use. I don't really like to use the curses very much, even with my own warlocks that I play now. I feel like maybe against bosses. That's about it. That is about the only time I could see when... No, I don't even... Yeah, no. Move that. Down there. It's tough. Okay. So we do need to get a little bit more. We need to get up to 1 more silver to learn the skill for the old imp. There's Deathguard Sultane.
Scavenging Deathknell. You there! If you're looking for something to make yourself useful, then listen up. We need fresh out of the ground recruits to head into Deathknell and search for any sort of useful equipment. Most likely they'll be in stacks of boxes. We expect more recruits to be rising soon, and unless we want them to stumble about naked, we'd better get to scavenging. Well, get to work, you miserable bag of bones. I'm not going to reward those without some hustle.
Our time will
Okay.
speak quickly.
Night Web's Hollow.
One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural resources we need to survive. Gold was scarce even in the height of the Alliance's power. There's a gold mine to the northwest that has been overrun with spiders. We need gold from the mine, but we can't very well get it while the spiders are crawling around in there. I've not much manpower to commit to the task, so we'll just have to do it little by little. Get up there and see what you can do for us, Farinel.
Okay, so we need to scavenge old Deathknell, where we're at, then go get some spiders. Probably inside the buildings. Which is actually fine because these are not hostile mobs. So while we're scavenging goods, we don't actually have to kill anything. But I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what they look like. Minecraft boxes. On it. Nailed it.
Scavenging some goods for you, sir.
And when I say sir, I hope you know to take that with a grain of salt. Don't actually like spread salt around. I'm pretty sure I saw in Supernatural that would keep me away. Oh, I don't have any boxes in here. Unless they're on the outside. Piece of cabbage. There's some more. Zombie dancing on a broken table. In a past life, that zombie was obviously a stripper. It says there's something over here. Oh, this is Samuel's remains buried. So I have to kill Samuel first, and then I can go get his remains. So I'll do that in a minute. That one's actually a higher level quest, and it's kind of like a one-off on its own, so take care of that. That seems like a real quick, go kill the dude, then come back. Oh, there's another box. We need one more to respawn, because that one building didn't have it. But I would imagine that, yeah, that's how it works. Like, oh, look there, when this one respawned already. Okay, so we have scavenged some goods. That was a really hard job. I don't know why they couldn't do it themselves. Okay. I don't think this is gonna, even if he pays us, this should not get us to where we need to be.
This had better be.
Have you managed to scavenge up some useful items for us? There is no shame in reusing that which has been tossed aside. No one is going to give us any handouts. We Forsaken will fend for ourselves. Great work, Farinel. I knew you weren't useless. Yeah, I have one of the better items I found on the lots that have been collected so far. I guess I'll take this belt.
Trust no one.
So no gold. But I did gain a slight belt increase, which means I can most likely sell that other belt for like 1 copper. Alright, let's go kill some spiders. 10 of them. Why not? And we should get some things we can sell, like the ichor or whatever. Oh, they're still yellow. Alright, so now let's try the multi-dot cast. So while we're hitting them with the dots, our little imp can be roasting them. I'm not sure. We're just gonna have to see how this goes. It does seem a little bit mana intensive. Yeah. Now, speaking of dots, like focusing on dots, kind of like an Affliction Warlock. I actually really like I have an Affliction Warlock. I think they're underrated. I really, really like them. Warlocks in general are just a very good class. But I really like Affliction Warlocks. The very, very... I guess the downside, I guess I'd say, is it's such a simple rotation. It's very, very easy. It's not demanding at all. So maybe some people don't like that. They might get bored with it. And I have not played a Demonology Warlock in a long time. Like, I can't, and I don't think I've ever fully leveled up to the end with a Demonology Warlock. Interesting, the aggro. Oh, he poisoned me, that little jerk. Jerkling. Old raggedy cloak. See, this corruption seems to be... I mean, not corruption. Immolate seems a little cheaper. Corruption's a lot more expensive. Ugh, I need that mana. Okay, so the nightweb spiders are about to be done being killed for now. Okay. That actually wasn't really too shabby. It was pretty quick. I think I'm getting a little spoiled because I felt like that was... Wait a minute. Oh, we did not kill all the kind that we need. That's why I was like, why is this quest not marking done? We need the other kind too. That's why this quest is none's too shabby. We need this kind too. Alright. Okay, no biggie. They're just not hostile. I mean, they just are hostile.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Alrighty. I don't know if there's anything deeper. I don't think so. Like, this questy is so far, it seems to indicate... Well, actually, I don't know about that. I say it seems to indicate if there's a quest that's started by a drop. But I don't know if that's true. I wouldn't expect it to. Why not? Why wouldn't it? Out of mana. Okay, gotta kill 4 more spiders. It's pretty powerful. This, I would say, there's been some like mild dots so far, but nothing's compared to what we have going on so far. This is heavy dots. So if that's your thing, if that's your jam, this class, Warlock definitely has you covered. Raise the defense up a little bit there. Raise my daggers up a little bit. Alright, we gotta kill 1 more, and then we can bounce. I was doing Dungeons and Dragons with my little group yesterday, and I DM'd the group, and they were leaving a camp, and like they were telling me what they wanted to do next, and they were like, "All right, okay, so now we bounce," and I was like being a smart aleck, and I was like, "All right, so your characters start bouncing up and down." It was pretty funny for me. They were pretty, they were annoyed, but they also found it funny. All right, who do we have over here? This is kind of a barren zone. Necro Lucius. You know what? Actually, if you think about it, we have not had very many people at all. No people like hardcore guild, pick me. No little pick me girls running out here. They've just been. I mean, there's a couple people, but they're more like me, just questing.
You ask
Well, it's a start. It'll take a few weeks or months to fully clean out the infestation. After that, we have to get down there with some torches to burn away the webbing. You've done your duty well, Farandel. I'm sure I can find something else for you to do. Uh-oh, I'm about to switch over to a vest. Everybody, hold your horses. You're about to be very romantically interested in the way my character looks. The Scarlet Crusade. You'll be happy to know we appear to be making progress in the mine, thanks in no small part to your efforts. We can now turn our eyes to other concerns. My scouts have reported that a detachment of the Scarlet Crusade is setting up a camp southeast of here. The Scarlet Crusade is a despicable organization that hunts us, and they will not rest until every undead Lich King, Scourge or no, is destroyed. We must strike first. Be careful. Their unholy zeal makes them dangerous adversaries.
discipline.
Ah!
So much shorts. So little like me. Okay. But you know, my knees feel so free now. I just don't look, I feel like you just don't look like a mage or a warlock or whatever when you do that. Alright, so I think we have enough to buy our little grimoire now.
Mask of death.
So I was gonna say, but then I started selling that Ichor off. Now we can buy the Grimoire of Blood Pact. And the next one we don't gain until level 8. It teaches my imp Blood Pact. What does that do? Oh, nice. It just keeps our stamina going up, so increases the stamina of him and I by 2. So cool. Me and my impy, we's got small hit points now. Alright, let's go kill some Scarlet Crusade. I'll get to Marla's last wish. It's her last wish. Plus, it's a higher level thing. If you look at that, see this Rogue's Deal? We have the Scarlet Crusade, so we're going to have, if you look, we have this quest, and then we'll have, I think this is the breadcrumb. That's probably a breadcrumb too. So then this one and the Red Messenger will be the last. So we're getting close to the end here. Alright, we just need 12 scarlet armbands. Great. That doesn't even mean that we're going to get them from every single one. Nice. Good job, buddy boy. Yeah, see, we didn't even get one. Trash. So we're going to probably have to kill it like 20 of these guys. What? Got a frayed robe, but he's speaking Alliance language to me. Okay. I doubt my frayed robe is any better. 8, 10, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to keep my shorts on. Okay. Scarlet convert. Now, how were they converted? Should we address this here? Were they converted in the same way that Sidon was converted? Were they converted at the hands of a Nathrazim after being murdered? Or was it truly a conversion because they're xenophobic zealots? Because that's the thing about the Scarlet Crusade. They're not just anti-undead. They're full-on xenophobes for the most part. So they hate... That's why they can't be part of the Alliance either. Well, plus they're like straight-up jerks. Okay, so I am increasing... yeah, I don't think anything frayed, anything with that affix frayed is going to be worthwhile at this point. I think all the flax stuff I got. Old holly flax. That's what it makes me think of. As a fan of the show The Office, I mean, love that show. Anyone's seen... oops, you know what? That's not worth even using my dot. Seeing that I have a couple little merchandise, little fun things. Those with a keen eye may have noticed, but you'd really have to be looking like with a magnifying glass. Alright, me and Pisnar are getting tired of killing these. Oh, we have a mage, do we? I'm coming for you. Cool. Good job, Pisnar. Makes me think of like a Pisner. Like a drink. Like I don't have enough mana to do a full rotation where I'm busting shadow bolts out too. Kind of annoying. So it's like we really already kind of are picking which way we're speccing. No armband? You stinker. Who goes out of the house without an armband on? Come on. It's a very common... flipping that around. No, who the heck wears armbands? Is this like Germany in 1942? What's going on here? I can't wear leather. Stop giving it to me. It's too hot. Makes me sweat. I have a skin condition. I don't want your stinky leather clothes.
One more armband. It's all we need. Come on, Pisner. Help me find an armband.
I wish Cannibalize gave you some mana too. Then I'd be eating these people left and right. Alright, so let's get out of the heart of Scarlet. Just, can you just imagine if in real life you just walked and there was like a field full of people, all wearing similar clothes with armbands, randomly spaced apart like that. Just take a few steps here, a few steps there, and we are all just individually standing in a field. Like, that's just so weird. I would not come close to that field. I would be like, there is definitely some hallucinogenics being imbibed, or cult action going on. I don't know.
What now?
Those fools, they happily send themselves to their own graves. If only they listened to reason, eh, Farinel? Perhaps we could set them down for a reasonable discourse. Light-blinded fools.
You are very funny, Executor Arin, the Red Messenger.
Reports from my superiors in Brill indicate that an agent of the Scarlet Crusade was dispatched from the Scarlet Monastery and sent here to Deathknell. According to the reports, the messenger possesses important information on his person. I do not have further details, but whatever it is, we must have it. You're the most qualified person I have to send, Farinel. Find that messenger and bring me whatever information you can find.
Okay. I will. Okay. Fine. Sir, we're okay. We don't need to go sell yet. Alright, so let's go get this Scarlet Messenger documents here. I didn't see him over there. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But this is about the end of the line here. We're going to do this, and we'll do Maria's last wish. And then we'll have our breadcrumbs, which will take us, I think, into Brill. And that's, yeah. Okay. Oh, there he is. Mevin. Like a normal person, his name is Mevin. Mevin Korgel. See, there you go. I cursed him. Now he can be a dum-dum. Ooh, he almost hurt my stupid... He really hurt. Pisner. Pisnar. I'm calling him Pisner. Sounds better. Since I'm stuck with him. That's one of the weird things, I think, that warlocks have to suffer through, is you get these pets, but unlike hunters, you don't get to name them. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but disperse information as you deem necessary. This is what these documents that we just confiscated say. Trisful Regional Command, Captain Melrose Place, Captain Vachon, Captain Perrine. Directives by the order of the High Lord. Captain Perrine, further fortify your position at the southwest tower as designated. Additional supplies will be dispatched at a later date. In the meantime, material should be obtainable from the surrounding farms. Also, further reconnaissance and information should be gathered about the organization of the undead in Brill. Captain Vachon, there appears to be increased movement by undead near the northern tower. This insurgence must be quickly and decisively dealt with. Captain Melrose, there are concerns about the level of organization of the undead near the borders of the Plaguelands. A fresh group of men will be dispatched to your position in the coming weeks. Glory under the light.
What now?
How goes your mission, Farinel? Let's see what you've got.
I can't use a staff? Are you freaking kidding me? He begins to rifle through the documents he recovered.
Some news of their exploits against us, worthless scouting reports, new orders. Continue to build up a camp near the ruined city. Nothing we didn't know already. Oh, what's this? A map of the dispositions of some of their field commanders and agents. We can use this.
Vital intelligence.
These will need to be taken to my superior executive Zygand in Brill. With this information, we'll be able to deal a decisive blow to the Scarlet Crusade. Your services have been useful here in Deathknell, but I need someone to deliver this to Zygand, and I believe he'll be able to find you more appropriate work. Take the road north out of Deathknell. Soon after entering Trisful proper, you'll hit a crossroads. Take the eastern fork and keep going east. You'll pass Cold Hearth Manor along the way.
Okay, buddy, I'll do that for you, but first, we have to take care of... Oh, that's the same documents. Marla's last wish. Me and Pisnar got your back. So this is a pretty nice starting kit. We have a rotation that's got more than we can even handle in terms of our resource management. We have multiple buffs. We have a pet already. So we're pretty much right out of the gate. So there's a lot to like about the Warlock class. Not to mention that that pet helps share the threat. Should we kill his friends too? Let's do it. I will back you up. Don't worry, buddy boy. Okay, so we're killing Stephen Bartek. He had a mushroom cap. Okay, there's Samuel Phipps. There's Daniel Ulfman. I think I read somewhere that this is like an Easter egg or something. Carol Graves. Something like that. Like, this is an inside joke. Pretty sure. And then Samuel Phipps. And yeah, we even have a curse as part of the kit to start us off. Oh, and we got the Dead Man Blade. Cool. Oh, it's a sword. I can't use that either. What trash. So that, I guess, is the major downside. This is hands down the worst equipment selection list that we can have. But I think you could probably learn more. Like, I don't think I can even dual wield yet as a rogue. So I think there's more to come. I don't know if those are class things, if those become, you learn that from like a weapon trainer or something. I don't remember. We shall see. Let's go put Samuel's remains in the old grave with old Marla. We could have just used the gear symbol there. But I wanted to see if there was any kind of interesting flavor text. Alright. Hey, guys.
I'm listening.
You have done a good deed today, Farinel. Although our struggle against the Scourge continues, let us hope that Marla and Samuel will find peace together in their final resting place.
Whoa, I'm already almost level 6. This is... I don't know if it's... Actually... No, I think my dagger is 2 to 4.9. I mean, that's technically better. Alright, I'm going to keep that, actually. And in case I can learn any of those things... Oh, wait a minute. That's 1.9 DPS? No, sell that stupid sword then. Get that out of here. 2.6, 1.9. Yeah, I will keep the staff though in case change. So I think with exploration, we might ding to level 6. Which is interesting. And I don't know if it's because of the 1 or 2 extra quests for being a warlock, if we just had to kill more. Throw in the 1 extra quest for being undead. So this might just have had a few extra quests in the long run. But yeah, we are most likely going to ding just from walking there. And Farinel will end up being our most powerful person here. Goggles. Rinslet. I mean, maybe which I don't like that. The desire to have parity between all of my people. There's our hardcore guild. It does bug me that we're gonna have him, the only one who got to level 6. Gross. Oh, he's hunting a rat. I like that. That's cool. Calvin Montague.
What do you require?
A rogue steel.
Hello, mate. Do a favour for a young man who's been fighting more than his fair share of mindless zombies and spiders. I got this here letter that needs to go to Brill, to an innkeeper named Renee something or other. Don't really matter none what the last name is. Anyway, it's a nice little cozy place full of victims of the plague trying to make their way in the world. And be a great spot for you to rest to if the need arises. You should check it out. You do. I'll pay you well.
What, you gonna come meet me there, man? Death Guard Elite. They are here to stop people from coming in. Maybe if I stay on the roads. No, I will. I will hit a XP when I hit Brill. Okay, got no XP for discovering Tristful Blades. Death Guard Simmer has the quest. Fields of Grief.
What is it?
What have we here? You look like a fledgling warlock. If you hope to prove yourself to the Dark Lady, you need to learn the ways of the Forsaken. To the west, you'll find a farm. Humans infest the land like mold on a rotting corpse. Worse yet, the Scarlet Crusade patrols nearby from the tower. Take us come a lesson and steal 10 of their precious pumpkins. Once you have them 10, take them to Apothecary Johann. Brill.
Alright, so he wants me sort of like the other person wants me to branch out and get those. But I'm not going to do it. Here's Gordo. Gordo's task.
Master Wand's weeds. Us got big hands and not good at picking. You help us and we not hurt you. Us need gloomweed. Many weeds around here and near road. When you have gloomweed, you take to Master Holland in Brill Graveyard.
I will, but not now. I'm not picking them, not doing it. Look at all of the weeds around there. Yikesies, yikesies. Okay, we just need to cut our way to Brill. I guess it's kind of a long walk, which is why they threw a couple of quests in there to just have fun with. But I'm gonna definitely, not even just from that, I'm gonna level up from turning in those quests. It's happening. Nothing we can do about it. Here's someone. Oh, there is a doggy growling after me. Not gonna kill. There's Death Guard Lundmark fighting some cursed. They're level 8. Yeah, see, that's kind of strong. For old level 5. I mean, again, I'm about to hit level 6. Another quest is level 7. I shouldn't have read it. I should have done like I did the other one, but whatever. So we know we have those quests already technically read. Ooh, Cold Hearth Manor. They did say we would pass Cold Hearth Manor on the way. So that's accurate. There are no quests there as of yet. Maybe when we get higher level. It's a long walk. I would say this is the longest walk of all the people we've had to walk to our next quest hub. Test Boy, the Troll Hunter. Normal. Alright, so this is called a Putrid Task. I'm not going to pick it up. That one's close enough to Brill. I shouldn't have picked up the other ones. I should have just skipped all that. I'll cut my losses here and not pick that quest up. Oh man, we're in Brill, but we did not ding from Discovery. But what is going to make us ding is turning in these two breadcrumb quests. Executor Zygand. How are you, my friend?
What would you ask of death?
The Scarlet Crusade is encroaching on our homeland. The foolish zealots do not realize that the loyal servants of the Dark Lady shall see to their demise. Yes, what do you want? Yes, this is very good. You've done well in obtaining this information, Farinell. Names of the officers and Tristful Glades. Imagine the blow we could deal to the morale of those bloody zealots if we were to kill one of their leaders in one swift strike.
And we hit level 6. Well, I'm not even going to train. We'll do that next time. I'm not exploring anything, but we're going to go into the inn, turn in the breadcrumb, and turn in, because, you know, like there's another troll. Sawaji. What every good person undead needs is sleep. There's another troll.
I haven't got all day.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
A rogue steel.
Yes, yes, what is it? The Forsaken.
I didn't read this letter. I can't. It's sealed.
They certainly do have huge appetites. Make yourself at home, yes. Rest those weary bones. My name's Renee, if you need anything at all. Oh, a letter? Wonderful news. I've been waiting on word from my dear old mother in Deathknell. Such a saint she is. I wonder how she's holding up. What? Too cheery? Not buying it, are you? Well, get lost then. It's really no business who let us from anyway. Go on. Get lost. Come back when you've got some coin to spend, loafer. Next thing you know, you'll be coming back to rest after a long day's adventure. Something stupid like that.
Dark lady, what?
Not cool. I'm going to sit here with a tankard of ale and log. Okay, everyone. That was fun. I actually liked that. I like this little quest starting hub. It's even though it's bleak and gloomy, sometimes if you do it right, as in this case, it's still a pretty fun little environment to be around. All right, we got another episode of the Pipe 5x5, and without you guys, I wouldn't even be doing it. This has been a great hobby, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it too. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft.